snowy Santa Pod Raceway for the 2013 VWDRC Championship. This weekend is the Festival of Power featuring VW Sportsman and VW Pro. Follow all the action the first day's qualifying at the Festival of Power. We're speaking to the 2012 VW Sportsman Champion Dean Cloutworthy.
Good morning.
Morning. How are we? Is the winter good for you?
The winter was very good, thank you, yeah.
Superb. We just want to know, how was the feeling winning your first VWDRC Championship?
It's pretty amazing. I mean, it was my fourth season of racing, but to come away with the trophy was pretty an amazing feeling. The only downer was that I didn't get in the final couple of rounds. There was going to be a good showdown with the second place, with the runner-up, which happened to be our chair, Luke. But other than that, it was a cracking year and it was a good feeling to win.
That's it, and you're raring to go for this season?
Absolutely, yeah, I can't wait.
Have you done any winter upgrades?
I haven't had anything to do on the car, which is makes a change. Normally the engine explodes, but over the last year it's become more reliable, hence me winning the championship, so I haven't had any work to do on the car.
Superb, good to hear it. And your first run today, you looking for anything special? Obviously the track's been improved. Do you think you're going to run anything, a personal best?
It could be in the can, yeah, because it's a lot cooler this meeting. I don't know if you've noticed, there is a little bit of snow on the bank, and the normally aspirated flat four likes cool air. So as long as we can get the rubber down on the track, then yeah, hoping for good things.
Superb. Well, that's your VW Sportsman Champion for 2012. Watch out for him this year. He's going to be fighting for the championship again. Here we are with VW Pro racer Jacob Bailey. Why don't you tell us a few bits about your car?
It's a two-door Jetta coming in from Canada. It's got an R32 lump in it. It was a DSG, like semi-auto. This year I've moved it over to be a manual, so hopefully that'll give me the reliability which I haven't had for many years.
Superb. Yes, last year, what was your personal best?
12.1, 12.3, I can't actually remember.
Leave it as 12.1. But this year, expecting to improve on that time, or just stay consistent around that sort of time?
I'm backing it right down. I'm going to be running high 12s all year, turning the nitrous off. Just want to be consistent competition.
Superb. So that's your plan for the season, is it? You plan to do well. You're going for the championship, as we would say.
But I'm in it to win it. I'm having this championship.
Superb. I'm sure a few other racers might not agree with you, but it'll be a good fight along the way.
So let's start off with the action from round one of qualifying. So here we are with Jacob Bailey in his Mark II Jetta R32. Looks like Jacob had a little bit of problem with the line there with grip, but it's a new track here at Santa Pod this year, so it's expected for the first runs of 2013.
Nice reaction time there, 1.95. Run from a different angle. There you can see him lighting the tyres. Second gear launch, but still no grip, but he gets grip halfway down the track.
Good run in the other lane there from Matt outwards, breaking out by a tenth of a second.
I'm sure he'll be very happy with that.
But here's our 2012 VW Pro Champion, James Hodson.
Back out in the Sub-11 Motorsport Mark II Golf, an IHI. Around about 460 brakes, had a winter rebuild. He's unfortunately having a few issues at the moment. It's a 1099 dial with an 1187. I'm sure he'll improve on that throughout the day.
In the 2012 VW Sportsman third place driver, James London in his G40 Polo.
Up against Martin Ayton in his borrowed Mark IV Golf VR6.
And here we are on board with Luke Stevenson in the Major. Last year he was running a 2 litre 16 valves, so let's see how he gets on with the new 2.8 VR6.
getting into stage, bringing up the revs, hand on the brake, and off he goes. Good grip, 1.860 foot, and there you can see Adrian disappearing into the background.
A good view of the new track at Santa Pod here this year.
And a different view of the Echo packaging Mark II Golf of Luke Stevenson.
And here's the 2012 Sportsman Champion, Dean Clatworthy, putting in a great first qualifier. So after the first round of qualifying of 2013, this is how it looks. Jacob Bailey topping off Pro and Dean Clatworthy topping off Sportsman.
We're back with VW Sportsman 2012, Dean Clatworthy. He's just done his first run of the weekend. How did it go, Dean?
That was pretty spectacular, really. 15.5 dial-in and 15.55 run, so that puts me in #1 spot.
Superb. Was that a personal best by any chance?
It wasn't, no. It was just a whisker off. 15.54 is my personal best, so we're there or thereabouts.
Superb, but that's only the first run of 6 qualifiers this weekend. We look forward to better times this weekend, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
We've just been out for round 1 of qualifying in VW Pro. Jacob, how was your first run?
Terrible. My mistake. Bad launch. Massive burnout on the start line where it shouldn't have been. I've got a lot to improve.
Superb. We're here with James London of VW Sportsman with his Polo G40 Turbo. You seem to be doing a bit of work on the car. What's wrong?
Unfortunately, I'm loading up on a trailer. Done the head gasket on the first qualifying run, so I can't fix it this weekend. So.
Oh, that's gutting. Well, it's a shame. So many big hopes for the weekend. You're obviously looking for the 13s. You're sure it'll be fixed for Big Bang, won't it? Second round, a couple of weeks' time?
Yeah, it should be out for Big Bang. It's only the head gasket, hopefully, so I'll get it apart when I get home. Done a good run though, got a 14.1, which is a PB, so not far off the 13, so just a bit more work and should get the 13 to a Big Bang, hopefully.
Superb. We made it over the winter. Winter upgrades, you done much to the car?
Had a new clutch after clutch problems last year. Perspex windows, bit of weight saving. Managed to shed about 30 kilos over winter, so and it was all adding up to get my PBs in. So.
Superb. So we'll definitely see 13s from James this year.
So here we are with Jacob Bailey again, see if he can improve in his last round. Currently sitting at #1 spot, and here's the #2 spot, James Hodson, see if he can do any better as well.
Let's have an inside view of James's launch. You can hear the actual tyres braking traction there, still struggling at half track. Now comes in the boost. Good run for James. Back over to VW Sportsman, this is Luke Stevenson in the Echo packaging Mark II Golf. Another view of the launch. Another good reaction time as well at 0.59, that's the second one this weekend. Someone's been practicing over the winter.
So here we are at the end of day 1 of the Festival of Power. It's been a slightly cold day, as some would say. We've got a couple of runs in, a couple of PBs and some good racing for the first event of the year. What do you think, Luke?
Oh, it's been a brilliant day, apart from the odd snow flurry every few minutes. Snow, sun, snow, but the track's been, considering it's a brand new track. Friday was the first time it has actually been used. Saturday, today, first round of qualifying, everyone's managed to get it down. It's been quite a good day.
So is there any highlights of the day so far?
Oh, definitely Matt Atwood in VW Pro running at 11.30 at 119 mile an hour. That's a personal best for him, and unfortunately he broke out, but he's still happy.
Understandably happy. I mean, this weekend so far we've been stricken by a lot of breakages, obviously. We've seen the sportsman class halved in numbers so far. James broke today. I mean, do you know what happened to James's car?
We're not 100% sure. It's either the head gasket or turbo, or maybe both. You never knows. Someone was very kind to lend him another car to basically race in, which you can do in VW Sportsman, or you can do it in VW Pro if you find someone else with a cage car, to be honest. But that's one of the most accessible ways of doing this, to be honest. And he comes straight out. He dialed in a 17.42 and ran a 17.49, putting in #2 spot, which is pretty remarkable, to be honest.
It's perfect. Alright then, well, how about I go through today's qualifying and have a look how he finished the day. VW Pro wasn't as close as we've seen it before. Ended the day with Jacob Bailey.
That's it. The man who told us earlier he was going to win the championship.
He told us today he was going to win the championship, and he's definitely doing a good
on
start.
it.
Good start. So far he's sitting number one with a 13.01 and a 12.75. Closely followed by James Hodgson, then Richard Moman, and then obviously just said Matt Atwood with breakout with his PB sitting in 4th place.
That's it. But we're expecting another 3 runs tomorrow on Sunday anyway. So.
Well, like I said, it's the first time this car's going to be seeing the track this year, so it's got a long time. And in sportsman, we've got the reigning champion sitting at number 1, but it's very close between him and James London at the top.
That's it.
And
well, I mean, amazingly, like I said earlier in his interview, he's not had many changes over the season, and he's just come out and run the numbers already. He wants that 2nd championship.
Yeah, but like I said, there's only less than 1.5 hundredths of a second between the two, so absolutely nothing. Like I said, 3 more qualifiers left to go. We can see some really close racing there. We've got the rookie Adrian, James' brother, following in 3rd.
Fortunately, had a breakdown on the way here in his Polo.
Yeah.
He's now in another one of the cruise cars, a Skoda Octavia, automatic. Again, straight in the car, dialed it in. He's getting the numbers now.
Yeah, and we see Martin climb from 5th to 4th in the last round with a half decent run in his borrowed Mark 4 Golf, and then in last place we have yourself.
Yeah, that'll change tomorrow, don't you worry.
Okay, great. Well then, guess we'll see what happens the rest of the weekend.
That's it. Have a good weekend.